On this week's photo walk, I escaped the tail end of a typhoon, shoot with the Nikon ZF, get a piece of fish innards removed from my camera with the help of a large knife, and struggle shooting with a 28mm prime lens. With the heat wave on pause, I decided to revisit last week's wet market and give my 28mm lens a go. It's a lens I've never really gotten along with, and I wanted to push myself and see if I could make it work. I walked through People's Park on my way to the wet market. It's a lovely spot, but not ideal for street photography. The 28mm is great for wide, establishing shots like this one, but not exactly the place where I could experiment with the lens in the way I wanted. Just as I was retracing my steps from last week, the sky turned black. I've learned the hard way that when the sky goes dark at 2 p.m. on a summer day, you best find shelter, and fast. So, once again, I found myself racing towards the Renshengli wet market, this time seeking refuge from the tail end of a typhoon. I passed through the same alleys and greeted the same friends, just faster. I knew I had 2 hours tops before the skies really opened up. There was no time to waste. The 28mm was challenging in this space. The lens made the market look much larger, but I was still struggling to compose and fit everything in. I had to get up real close and personal with the fishmongers, and that made me feel like I was invading their space and disrupting their work. The floor was still slippery, the scales still bobbed about. The fish head shrapnel was flying everywhere, well, mostly at me, and I was trying to make the most of my shots without getting in anyone's way. still not sure if the 28mm is the right lens for me. It is much harder to frame and compose, and introduces distortion that most often is not flattering. But it's a challenge I think is worth taking on. The 28mm allows me to capture more of the surroundings, which is something I want to work on. I want to try and make my shots feel more immersive and provide more context. So, while I didn't get great shots today, I'll keep putting in the reps and hopefully start to feel more comfortable with this lens. I think I'll come back to this market and try again. To give me more flexibility, next time I'll bring a zoom.